Hello everyone, Alpaca Plays 9000 here. And for today's update, it's regarding the Build-A-Bear Workshop Animal Crossing collaboration. And before I really get into it, I guess I should just mention right off the bat that I wasn't able to get a plushie even though I went through the whole ordeal. But I'll at least go over the whole story so you guys know kind of what was the process, how it was handled by Build-A-Bear, and yeah, and what to expect in the future if you too weren't able to get a plushie or you're still debating whether to get it or not. Hopefully this helps you decide. So yeah. So the night before, I noticed on Instagram that there was they were launching the update the following day, which was really exciting. And I went to check my email just for the full instructions that everybody got if you signed up for the newsletter. So they mentioned how starting at 9:30 a.m. Central Time, they would launch their plushies. And remember that we didn't know what they would look like, and a lot of us were hoping, you know, we'd get some villagers, maybe the dreamies, maybe even non-playable characters like Celeste. I think Celeste was a really popular character we were hoping for. And I guess I'll just jump into the whole the next day, right? I had to wake up actually at 7 a.m. ish, 7:30 for since it was Central Time. So I logged in, I went to the website like I was told, and immediately it tells you this, like, go to the waiting room, and you click on it and then immediately you're queued in. So it was handled a lot better than the Target amiibo, Sanrio amiibo cards. If you guys follow the news, that didn't go well. There was no limit per person. So this was a little bit better. You could actually exit the, well, not exit the website, but you could use different tabs. I was on my phone actually since it was early in the morning, so I just left the tab open. There was the option that once you were in the waiting room, you could type in your email and you'd get a notification a couple minutes before it was your turn. So it was really great. It was, I think, really clear, really streamlined. And I thought they would have enough stock. Well, I had my doubts because, you know, I mentioned, you know, like, as I figured there would be limits on the plushies, but I still hope that I figured they wouldn't let you in the waiting room if they had reached a certain number of individuals. And like, for example, if they had 100 plushies, why would they line up 200 people, right? I think that was kind of, I don't know if it was handled also time wise, because I did notice that, I'm guessing Central Time, I feel like towards midday, that was when they did the cutoff line. Those of us that waited in the queue might have noticed that they paused the line, and that's when I had a feeling like, what's going on, which was unfortunate because I was pretty close. It said I had like 42 minutes left or so for my turn, so I was really excited, and then only to be bummed out that there was no more. They mentioned it was ending, they paused the line, and that was it. They did send an email. I got the email a little bit later than the notification, but I guess that's because I was on the queue, and it mentioned, and it said like, okay, Animal Crossing New Horizons collection is sold out. So if you were like in line, it has ended and your place in line has been canceled, which is yeah, so it was just bumming. And but the really cool thing is there's still hope. They're gonna come back in stock, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw a different, I'll look for it, a different kind of I don't know if it was a different YouTuber or if I saw it somewhere on the website, but I heard maybe May, which doesn't sound too bad. I thought we'd have to wait until like summer months like June, July. So if it's May, it's pretty soon. It's coming up and we can wait, right? Hopefully well, let's talk about the plushies. A lot of people were disappointed with it just being Nook and Isabelle, right? I was disappointed. I figured they'd at least do 4, maybe drop in the little Nooks, right? Timmy and Tommy. Their design is not that different from Tom Nook, and I get that maybe they wouldn't have wanted to do that for that reason, right? It would have been a little bit repetitive, but we're die-hard fans, right? We would cough up the money for those, or at least I think. I'm not sure about you guys. But basically there was a lot of yeah, I think the same sentiment about there was no other villagers. People really wanted Stitches. It being Build-A-Bear bears, it would have been really easy to just do a pattern bear with the little cross-eyed, but they didn't. However, they're wondering that maybe this was a sneak peek for more options. Maybe there will be like 2 more. However, I'm a little hesitant. Other people are saying that Nintendo and the what's it called, the trademark, or like the what's it called, the licensing might not allow them to do other characters other than the main ones. Not to mention Tom Nook and Isabelle are the faces of Animal Crossing. We usually don't think about our own individual avatars, right? Because they kind of, and now with customization, there's so many different ones. They could have done the original look though, like this. I'll put up a picture of the original, like maybe just a villager like they do in Super Smash Bros. I think that would have been really cool. And just the dreamies, people wanted Raymond, they wanted Marshall, Stitches. They could have at least thrown in Stitches in there. People wanted Celeste, which would have been really cute because Blathers and Celeste, I wanted a Blathers, but they usually don't get any time, they're important characters, non-playable characters, and they usually don't get any spot on merchandise. So it would have been nice to see them. KK would have been really cute. People love KK Slider. But he does have other plushies, so you guys can see my other video where I review a really cute new Leaf one, and he's really perfect and accurate. So okay, I get it. But Stitches, Build-A-Bear, you dropped the ball on that one. Anyways, so hopefully they do it soon. Again, they in the email they mentioned you might wanna sign up for when they actually release the collection. Do we expect Dreamies or other characters? Maybe not, but why should you be excited about this small, albeit small, collection? Isabelle is actually done really well. She's quite cute, and I think it's really hard to make her into a plushie because of the hair. Can you call it the hair, the ears, and the little ponytail? But they actually did a really good job. When I saw the plushies, you're in the waiting room and suddenly you can see the merchandise. When I first saw it, I immediately thought Tom Nook is really cute. I want him. He's perfect. But upon closer inspection, Isabelle's really cute. So I actually kind of I'll eventually aim towards both. And let's talk about pricing. I saw another video. If I can find it again, I'll link it on the screen. And he did mention how they are pricey. For Build-A-Bear, they are kind of pricey. But then it is Animal Crossing collaboration, so why not? Like from the company's perspective, why not milk it a little bit? They do come with the sound box. These options, had I been able to buy one, at least today, it would have come with either the New Horizons theme song or Tom Nook's voice box, or Isabelle, which is the traditional Animalese, and they're really cute. They emote, so I can see why the price bumps up a little bit. But regardless, you cannot combine any type of discount, which kind of stinks because sometimes Build-A-Bear does have some really neat promos like this one. Furry friends, buy one get one for $10. That would have been cool, right, to do Isabelle for cheaper. But again, from the company standpoint, I get why they bumped the price. And I guess a positive note for our pockets is that since it's only 2 characters so far that we know about, it might be affordable for most of us to get the couple, right, to get Isabelle and Tom Nook, whereas if they had done various, I wonder how many of us would have, had they done 6, would we have all coughed up the money for that? But I think, yes, I think Animal Crossing fans are really diehard and passionate and loyal. So that would have been good for the company. So that's kind of it for now. I wish I could have gotten my hands on at least Tom Nook. I was looking forward to it. They released a little video where these 2 twins or sisters, I don't know, they go and unbox them. So when I saw the size of them, they're actually nice. I think they're 15 inches if I'm not mistaken, so they're quite huggable. They're a good size. You know, they're cute. You could carry them around. I liked what the fabric appeared like from the video. I like their expressions. I think they were well done. They did a good job. They're cute, you know. So I do see the potential. The only thing I kind of noticed when they were stuffing the video is that Tom Nook, his shirt, I feel is like glued to him. You know, like he's not. How can I say this? I think he doesn't come nude. I think I'm not mistaken. I'll look at the video and double check. But I think it's part of his design. So it kind of made me feel a little bummed out. And maybe, you know, it being Build-A-Bear, you'd want to switch out the clothes. You'd want to be able to and even if it's not official Animal Crossing, like, you know, winter outfit or something, it would have been cool to try on other like pajamas, right? Or other Build-A-Bear stuff. But I think the shirt is attached. I hope not. It would be nice to, you know, mix and match. Like, what does Tom Nook look like in pajamas or tux? I don't know. But from what I see, I was like, oh, I didn't like that too much. What do you guys think? What are your expectations for this hopefully soon release? If I can leave on a positive note, the really cool thing is that once it's released, we can go in person and actually stuff it, do the jumping up and down, the embarrassing jumping up and down. But you know, like Build-A-Bear has part of the reason it's so popular and so marketable is it's that it's an experience, right? And you don't get that from ordering it online already stuffed, you know. So it's kind of nice to go get your flat plushie, choose it, bring it to life. So that's definitely something we all have to look forward to. So those of us who did not get a plushie today can at least have that to look forward to. Who are you guys getting? If you're getting it, if you're not too bummed out that they didn't have any other villagers or Celeste. Do you guys plan on getting Tom Nook and Isabelle, or is there one you're leaning towards too? Yeah, so please leave your comments if you like this video and want more news regarding this amazing collaboration. Please feel free to leave that like, that way I can continue making videos like these. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully, and hopefully we can all get our hands on the plushies if we want to. Thank you. Bye.